Get in, losers. We're going virtual fake fighting here. Thank you all for joining another episode of Syndicate Championship Wrestling's Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, presenting you another hour of virtual fake fighting wrestling here. Can't wait to get this down. We got a lot of scores to settle. And speaking of scores, we got one starting off right from jump as we have the super tough Dr. Antonio Hurtt taking on Hannibal Hatcher, a.k.a. Triple H, the high-flying hitman. Thank you all for tuning in like you always do every Saturday. Here, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Central. Sometimes occasion, we may run in a little bit afternoon. You know, it's college football season. Do what I can. A little bit of reality mixed in there, but, you know, I'm going to tap in. Can't wait to see what you guys have this episode. Thank you all for tuning in last week. I know we had a lot of technical difficulties. Hopefully we won't have that today. But here we go. Let's get down to the ring. The Doctor is in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 238 pounds, Dr. Antonio Hurtt.
Dr. Antonio Hurtt making his way down to the ring again, coming off of a tough loss in a triple threat match. He had an opportunity to get in the main event tonight to go after the SCW Television Championship, but he came up a wee bit short, being pinned by the man who will be in the main event, the returning Aiden Alexander. But make no mistake, the Doctor is here to continue to put on a super tough challenge. And the Doctor will have that in his hands today as he will be facing a continuous new opponent here. As Hannibal Hatcher makes his way down the ring.
And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, Hannibal Hatcher.
Hannibal Harnage Hatcher, a.k.a. Triple H, 3 H's, coming down to the ring after a tough loss last week against the main event, James Lee. He's looking to go on and have another test here up against this super tough Dr. Antonio Hurtt. But again, will the Doctor be able to disable those high-flying moves, or will the Hitman add another person to his kill list? Let's find out as the ref's getting ready to get these two down to set up and ring that bell. The Doctor's ready to bring it on. Hannibal ready. Ring that bell, and here we go. The first match of Saturday. I hope you all Saturday is going well. We got a reversal DDT from Hannibal. Hannibal picking up the Doctor. And again, I like to say both these men have been impressive, but of course, Antonio Hurtt has been super impressive, doing what he can. But right now, Hannibal has got the Doctor off his feet. And speaking of which, Hannibal with a inverted Phoenix splash. Sitting here, we got here going through here. Thank you all for joining in the chat. If you guys are at work watching this, I appreciate it. And then here we go, the first submission. He's not called the surgical assassin for no reason, but here the assassin will face the Hitman, and the Hitman not having any of that. The Doctor showing why he is super tough. As he put Hannibal on his shoulders there, and Hannibal gets right out and comes up with an uppercut. Sheesh. The Doctor getting what it is here. And I got to tell you now, folks, both these men have the opportunity. To me, I think both these men will be champion down the line. No matter what champions, will it be tag, will it be television, or even world champ? One time can only tell. But the Doctor here, being on a streak as of late, albeit possibly a losing one, but he's looking to get that back as much as he can, and he's gonna look to make a Doctor's decision. Oh, that punt kick to the arm. But whatever he had, Hannibal had it scouted there. And Hannibal, oh, what a knee strike to the face. Hannibal showing off those high-flying abilities with a cutter. Got another. Just splash. He's going to have to keep up these quick, high-flying moves to keep the Doctor off of his feet. And will we see another inverted Phoenix splash? No, we saw a frog splash from Hannibal Hatcher. Hannibal pulling the Doctor away from the ropes. It looks like the momentum has shifted, and Hannibal goes for the pin. One. Kick out at one. My God. The Doctor pretty much said, your moves have done nothing so far. And Hannibal's got to figure out a way to keep the Doctor down. And the Doctor down on his luck. But Hannibal showing off those high-flying moves, and the Doctor had that scouted. The Doctor had that scouted. The Doctor blocking every little attack Hannibal's throwing onto him. The Doctor, what's he got planned here? Could be another one of those patented stretches. And it is working the arm. Working the arm of Hannibal here. Oh, and he just boots him off the side of the apron. Doctor getting back in the ring. Going up to the top rope. What's he got planned? He's telling Hannibal. Pointing at Hannibal to get up. What's he got planned? Oh, missile drop kick to the outside. What a maneuver from the Doctor. Haven't seen that coming from him. And the Doctor put the momentum back into his hands. Dragon screw to the knee to Hannibal. And Hannibal's got to get out of it. These moves to the outside. Oh, brain buster. Hanging brain buster. Ref's count is up to 5. The Doctor is working Hannibal on the outside, and Hannibal finally gets a reversal in. Got that axe, a cross kick from Hannibal, but the Doctor just getting up out of it. The ref's count is up to 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our next pay-per-view coming up in a week or so. It will be Cradle to the Grave here on this Twitch channel on either the 23rd or the 30th of October. It will be a Sunday. Just announcing this now. We don't have a set date, but the ref's count is up to 9. And the Doctor using his smarts and wins via countout. Wow. Haven't seen that type of strategy from the Doctor before, but that's why he is who he is. Though that intelligence factor, working your opponent on the outside only to win by countout. The Doctor doing what he can to keep his opponent down long enough to win by countout.
Dr. Antonio Hurtt.
3 H's could not come up with the victory, and the Doctor adds another win to his win column, getting a win back after suffering the defeat of last week. Man, one's got to figure what the hell's going on there, but you got to give it to him, folks, using his big brain to get that W. Speaking of W's, we got a tag match here in SCW. The Nightmare Connection, a team of Kevin Youngblood and Alex Perez, will be facing newcomer Hacksaw, Leo Simmons, and the Timb God, J Omega. And if you watched us last week, you saw the main event. Kevin Youngblood faces Leo Simmons. Kevin picked up the win, but Leo tried as he might to put Kevin away, did not come up with the victory, and Leo even had assistance from a run-in from J Omega before the match even began to take Kevin down a notch. But now these two, all these men will be meeting in the ring. All 4 men will be meeting here just because this match was set up by our GM Ian Jacobs. And I got to tell you, folks, I love tag team wrestling, so I want to see how this goes here. But you have 2 men who have been teaming long enough against another, just a put it together team. But I best believe that the hate that J Omega has for Kevin and the Nightmare Connection will only help fuel this match, or will it blind him to try to keep his eye on the prize here? Let's get down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 438 pounds, the Brotherhood.
The Nightmare Connection making their way down the ring now. As you see Kevin Youngblood and Death Proof Alex Perez. The thing about these two the last time these two teamed together, they took on the team of J Omega and SCW World Champion Joe West, and they came up with the victory. Let's see if they have the same type of mentality it will take to get another victory over J Omega here and against another partner of Jay's. Both men have had their history with J Omega, but Kevin Youngblood being the one that has got the main attention of J Omega. His eyes are targeted towards ending that man's career. But speaking of careers, we have a new jump off.
And their opponents first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 271 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Hacksaw Leo Simmons getting another loss here in SCW, but say what you will about that. I'm going to tell you now, this kid is impressive, strong, very technical, and has been taking it to the extreme by showing you his matches against against Kevin Youngblood last week, pushing Kevin to the limit. Kevin made no mistakes. He did what he could to win the match, but I'm going to tell you now, the kid had him on the ropes. If it wasn't for a rope break, I want to say Leo Simmons would have left with the victory. But today, his partner is going to make sure they try to leave with that victory. As the Timb God makes his way to the ring. And here comes the Dipset captain with the shiniest boots.
And from New York, weighing in at 236 pounds, J Omega.
And J Omega, again, trying to do what he can to take down the Nightmare Connection, but I got to be honest with you here, folks. It has not looked good for J Omega. For every time he's come out and attacked the Nightmare Connection, he has not come out on top. But again, with this tag match here, will he be focused? Will he keep his rage in check as he looks to leave with the victory here? Who knows where his mindset is, but he looks cool, calm, and collected, as always. But he's got to let that anger, he's got to put that away for right now so he can actually come up with a victory here. Because because looking into this, Kevin has one-upped him every chance he's gotten. But these two have no doubt in my mind will meet at Cradle to the grave. And I'm gonna say this now, that may be match of the night. What a tag match this is gonna be here, folks. Thank you all again for tuning in to SCW Saturday Showdown. We have the tag match here between the Nightmare Connection taking on J Omega and Leo Simmons. And it looks like Alex Perez will start first, as will Leo Simmons. The ref rings the bell, and here we go. And say what you will about win streaks, and it looks like Alex Perez, outside of tag matches, hasn't had a lot of wins himself as he bites the hand of Leo Simmons there. Ugh. Nasty behavior from who folks call Emo Eddie Guerrero. And here comes those quick strike combinations from Alex Perez to Leo Simmons. And these two, obviously, with Leo being newer, these two have never met in ring before. But Alex is a savvy ring veteran and going to the skies here. What's he got planned? Alex walking the... Oh, what a drop kick. And he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, break up at 1. And Kevin throws J Omega out of the ring. And those two have no love lost for each other. Alex putting Leo up. Plants Leo. Leo Simmons has got to get some type of momentum here. Because say what you want about wins and losses here, Leo Simmons is a up-and-comer, but he is up against a vet. And we got a pinfall here. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. My word, I actually thought he had that. Not even gonna lie here, folks. Leo doing what he can to keep that arm in check. Stomping on the arm of Alex Perez and working the other arm of Alex. He hits that nice enough. He's not going to be able, and look at him. He's working the leg. Working the leg of Alex Perez here. And Alex maneuvers his way out of it. Alex throwing Leo over the top. Oh, Leo blocks the dropkick attempt from Alex Perez here. And Leo picking up Alex, taking him to, oh, Snake Eyes. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's a Nightmare Connections music hitting. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? Oh my God, it's Ray Rush! What the hell is Ray Rush doing here? It doesn't matter. Ray Rush is back. And he gets planted. Ray Rush is causing a distraction. We haven't seen Ray Rush in a month. But Ray Rush is here with his Nightmare Connection brothers. And the ref rings the bell. Leo Simmons and J Omega win the match due to interference from Ray Rush and the Nightmare Connection. What a return. But Leo Simmons had it scouted. My word. Your winners of this tag match due to disqualification, Leo Simmons and J Omega. This is not the return that Ray Rush wanted to have, but it looks like he may not be done with Leo Simmons. My goodness, what a return. just good to see Ray Rush back, but of course, leave it to the Nightmare Connection to try to do underhanded tactics here to win a match. But speaking of underhanded tactics, we're going to go back here. As you see, Little Bill will be taking on the Dragon, Adrian Angel. And when I say underhanded tactics, Little Bill has been attacked by one Isaac Murphy. And Isaac Murphy and Little Bill, what had started as what could have been a friendly match, Isaac Murphy has just unleashed hell against Bill. I don't know what Bill has done to Isaac Murphy, or if Isaac Murphy's finally letting Giza in. Something is going on, and Isaac Murphy has had a target on that man's back for the last 2 weeks now. But here we go. Let's head down to the ring as we get ready for this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 159 pounds, the strong man, Little Bill.
The bad man from the wild lands of North Carolina. Little Bill makes his way down to the SCW arena, and with all his troubles he's had against Isaac Murphy, he's looking to put that behind him and to continue to climb that ladder to regain his television championship. But he's got to go through this man who is the current SCW Tag Team Champion.
And his opponent, representing the Alliance from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 223 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Adrian, the Dragon Angel.
Adrian Angel, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, makes his way down to the ring as he's looking to face off an old opponent who, if you were in the early days of SCW, well, when we first started the reboot, Adrian Angel, one of the guys, had his mask under his AAA, and Bill was one of the first people to embarrass him. So since then, since removing the mask, he has done everything here that you would want to do in SCW by becoming champion. One-time television champion, and now SCW Tag Team Champion. And I got to tell you now, folks, he's looking to still add to his belt collection. But both men are going to have to go through one another to actually get through this. And here we go. Again, our main event of the evening will be the television championship on the line as Landon Kelly defends his SCW television championship against Aiden Alexander. And that will be our main event of the evening. But right now, we got Lil Bill versus Adrian Angel. So many A's. Representing the Awakening. And it doesn't look good for Bill early. It doesn't look good for Bill early as Adrian Angel is doing every little move he can. And Angel going up to the top. Hadn't seen this. What a knee strike to Bill. What a knee strike to Bill. And we got a pinfall early. One. Kick out at one. Thank God. Bill is taking a lot of it, and Angel is doing what he can, and Bill gets out of the way. Bill's got to come up with those very quick strikes, those running attacks, and these strikes to keep Angel off of his feet. And he does with the spinning little Hurricane Rana. Bill has come through and became one, if not my favorite wrestler here in SCW. I try not to have any bias, folks, but hey, you like what you like, and Bill has won my heart. This man has done everything he can to win in SCW, even becoming a champion when people thought he wasn't, me and myself included. And Bill showing to keep that momentum in his corner with a backbreaker. Oh, and he tries to go for a standing shooting star, but Angel spots that. Now he just plants Bill with a lung blower. And Angel, alongside James Lee, have been running roughshod here with those tag team titles. Will they be able to defend those belts at Cradle to the Grave? One can only hope. But who will be their challengers? Will it be the Nightmare Connection? Will it be a new tag team? Who knows? But right now, Angel doing these attacks, and Bill is getting up, showing his stuff again. Bill hits that standing shooting star. Bill pulls Angel up, and Angel just has that scouted there. Angel showing off those quick moves himself. Oh, what a kick. Angel may abandon his mask, but did not give up his lucha background. As you see, Rudo is on the back of his tights, and Rudo means bad guy in Spanish when it comes to wrestling. And Angel coming to the ropes with a drop kick, laying Bill out. Angel with the middle rope, but misses his target. Sheesh. Angel again. These two have had a history, but Bill has known his opponent and has picked up wins. I want to remind you, Bill has picked up wins against both James Lee and Adrian Angel, excuse me, so many damn names, so many A's, and Angel over the top rope from Bill. And what's Bill got planned here? Bill jumps over the top, blocks whatever Angel's got going, and hits him with a Hurricane Rana. But we got a face buster from Angel. Like I said before, Bill is not new to Angel here, but Bill putting away both James Lee and Angel. He has been a thorn in the side of the Awakening since the reboot of SCW, and I never would expect it. He would be the last person, I thought, to be the pain in the ass of the Awakening. But it's good to see them back as the ref's count is up to 5 now. And Bill blocks whatever Angel had coming and just kicks his leg. Ref's count is up to 6, and these two men are fighting on the outside. Will we see another count out? And as I say this, Angel throws Bill back into the ring. And we got a Hurricane Rana from Bill. What the hell? That's Isaac Murphy's music. And I say this, Bill is distracted. You may not hear Isaac's music, but I'm telling you now, it is playing. And it may be distraction. That distraction might have not worked, as Bill hits an arm drag, taking Angel off of his feet. And Bill tries to set up for the trap, and Angel blocks it. Angel wrapping the arm of Bill here. What's Angel got planned? Looks like a neck breaker of sorts. Angel not wary, and Angel going for the pin, but we got a rope break. Angel could put Bill away with one Black Dragon sleeper. But Angel not going for it early. He's just taunting Bill, telling Bill to get up. Oh, what a knee strike from Angel. And Angel could be putting away with the pin here. One, no, we got a rope break. Bill gets his foot on the ropes and breaks the ref's count. And Angel wisely pulling Bill away from the ropes. And Bill just gets out of the way, whatever Angel had planned. And we got another little spinning Hurricane Rana from Bill. Bill getting that momentum back up. The fans are going crazy. Bill doing what he can, bounces up, goes for a shooting star and gets it. Goes for a moonsault, excuse me. Now Bill's going up to the top rope. What's he got planned? It's like telling Angel to get up. Too far away for Bill. Bill taking Angel and throwing him into the turnbuckle. What's this? He got a bulldog. Will he get it? Yes! Bulldog from Bill. And Bill going back up to the top rope. Telling Angel to get on his feet, son. And what an arm drag from Bill. And Bill going for a pin here. One. Kick out at one. Not enough to keep Angel down. And Angel with the reversal to Bill. The crowd is going crazy for both men. Both these men had a history together with wrestling each other, and they are putting on a show for the SCW faithful. Folks in the chat are going crazy. And Bill with the quick strike. Bill is doing what he can to keep Angel down so he can get this win. And we might see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the trap. He hits the trap. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Lil Bill. He beats Angel with the trap. Let's go, Bill. The wild man from the Badlands of North Carolina picks up the dub, and you gotta love to see it. Bill put him out with that arm drag, but it was the trap that sends Angel away, and the Jag Champ is speechless.
Here is your winner, the Strong Man, Little Bill.
Bill picks up the victory, even though Isaac Murphy tried to do what he can to distract him. Bill picks up the dub. Can he take this victory on to Cradle in the Grave, where we will see Bill himself versus Isaac Murphy in a first blood match? It has just been announced here just in my headset just now. Bill will be taking on Isaac Murphy in a first blood match, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be one hell of a match because these two have no love lost for each other. Speaking of no love lost, it is time for Harrison to face our SCW champion, Golden Joe West. And there are stipulations to this match, folks. If Joe beats Harrison, Harrison is not allowed at ringside for the heavyweight championship. Well, excuse me. Joe West will not have to worry about Harrison at ringside if he beats Harrison here in this match for their title match between Joe West and Psebastian at Cradle to the Grave. Excuse me if I'm confused and all. I am still hungover, but we're going to get this going. And all I got to tell you folks is make sure you hydrate. If you're going out tonight, make sure you hydrate. Keep the Gatorades and the Pedialytes on the side with the aspirin so you do not go through what I go through. But here we go. Let's start this match. And here comes the big man, Harrison, with Psebastian by his side. Harrison coming out last week, what was a contract signing, only to come out and attack Joe West.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Psebastian from Louisville, Kentucky. Weighing in at 319 pounds, the Dominator, Harrison.
Harrison, the bodyguard, the bouncer of the Vibe God, Psebastian, makes his way down to the SCW ring. And like I said, if you tune in with us last week, Harrison violently attacked Joe West by just power bombing the ever loving hell out of the man. And it wasn't a match. It was just sheer violence. Joe was defending himself. He was suckered out here to have a contract signing for the SCW World Championship match at Cradle to the Grave. Only Harrison came out and just straight up annihilated the champion. But will the champion in a sanctioned match be able to fend off Harrison again? Or will Harrison outpower the Golden One? But of course, as the screen goes gold, it is a sight to behold. It is your champion straight from the lands of Duval County.
From Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 213 pounds, the World Wrestling Champion, Goldman Joe West.
Golden Joe West makes his way down to the ring to face off his attacker from last week, and it looks like Joe may be all business. As Joe will defend that World Championship against Psebastian at Cradle to the Grave. But right now, he is guaranteeing himself that Harrison will not be allowed at ringside for their match at Cradle to the Grave. But after the ass whooping Joe took last week, one can only imagine what's going through his mind as he's looking to take on the mountain of a man, Harrison. The ref's getting ready to ring that bell, and here we go. That is a huge man. Joe has got to fight him again, but he's got Psebastian on the side, and Joe is just coming out with the quick strikes. Joe is actually prepared for this. Instead of last time these two fought, and it wasn't even a sanctioned fight, just Harrison just outpowered Joe West, just left him as a husk in the middle of the ring. Will Harrison be able to do that again? Psebastian sure hopes so, but it doesn't matter. Joe is bringing that momentum. Joe is bringing that momentum that he is known for. But let's see if he can keep Harrison down and out of the main event coming at Cradle to the Grave, which you can watch here in about a week, in about 2 weeks' time, here on SCW, on this Twitch stream. The SCW World Title will be defended. The Television Championship will be defended, as will the Tag Team Championships be defended at Cradle to the Grave. One could only assume, as Harrison just picks up Joe like he's nothing, just power cleans him and just drops him. Harrison is just a mountain of a man here, taking it to Joe early, and the crowd is silent. They are scared of this giant. And just look at him just wrenching back on the leg of Joe, taking the leg out, because if Joe can't get all of that, can't plant his foot to hit that white trash bash, it's not going to be as effective and won't keep the big man down. Now, I will say this, Harrison's first appearance was against Joe in an impromptu match, and Harrison lost that, but only for Harrison to come back and beat the hell out of Joe months later, as Psebastian continues to play these mind games against Joe. But I want to remind you, the last time Psebastian played these mind games, it did not work well for him, as Joe was able to pick up the win in their Iron Man match. Some might say even tying the match, like even tying the victories between the two. But let Psebastian tell it. Psebastian still has more victories against Joe. But Psebastian is coming for that championship that's around Joe's waist, as Joe proceeds to beat the hell out of Harrison with those knees. Joe pointing, what's he got planned? Foot! What a strike. And Joe just celebrates that. Joe is celebrating, doing what he can here. But Harrison, throws Joe right into the pole, the turnbuckle pole. My word. And Joe just gets up. And big boot from Harrison. And Harrison looking to Oh, my God. Neck breaker to the outside. And the crowd is booing that. They are not liking that. As Harrison. The ref's count is up to 6. Joe doesn't just have to win this. Joe can win this match via countout. It won't matter if it's a pinfall or submission. The ref's count is up to 7. The ref's count is up to 8. Ref's count is up to 9. Oh, Joe almost had the dub here via countout as he's looking to just win this match by any means necessary to help himself keep Harrison away from from their affair. But the ref picking back up, and Harrison back in the ring, showing his strength, putting Joe on his shoulders. Snake eyes to Joe. And the crowd is thundering boos, but Joe back on his feet. Joe does a slide here. Basement drop kick to Harrison. And Harrison may be out on Dream Street here. And Joe, speaking of Dream Street, Joe's looking to put the big man away, but the big man gets to the ropes. And here comes those knee strikes of Joe to this midsection of Harrison. Joe, Catalina wine mixer to Harrison. And Joe goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. You can't keep the big man down. Joe's going to have to do more than that. He may have to strike up the band because here comes the white trash bash. He sets up white. Oh, no. Harrison gets out of the way. Harrison dodges the white trash bash attempt from Joe West. And Harrison proceeds to put the boots to Joe. And Joe, not having any of that out of the corner, knees to Harrison. Harrison avoiding the white trash bash like it's the plague. And Joe showing the combination. Stomp to the hand, strikes to the back. Golden Joe is not, it's like Golden Joe's wondering what he's got to do to keep Harrison down. Harrison avoiding the white trash bash. And you got to think Psebastian has told him to be wary of that move. What's Joe got? Joe, a springboard kick with the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joe going to the top rope. Joe, coffin drop from Joe, and he goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joe doing whatever he can to keep the big man down. But Harrison being wise to avoid. Harrison doing wise to what he can to avoid that white trash bash from Joe. And Joe, being the ring savvy vet he is, trying to keep Harrison down, but Harrison gets out and does a dragon screw there. And Harrison pulling Joe away from the ropes. What's Harrison got planned here? And it doesn't matter. Joe rolling him up. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I thought Joe rolled him up and had the big man out. And Joe blocks the German suplex maneuver from Harrison. And Harrison with the reversal of his own. Harrison throwing Joe to the ring, throwing him to the ring post. And just Harrison showing off that strength with those shoulder tackles to the midsection. And now he goes for the pin. 1, kick out at 1. You can't keep the good Joe down. And Harrison beating the hell out of Joe, and it looks like Joe may be busted open. And Harrison, oh my God! A deadlift sit-out bomb from Harrison. Oh my God, what is this big man doing? Oh, he tries to go for a knee drop, misses. Joe gets out of the way. And Harrison blocks Joe's attacks. And Joe blocking Harrison's attacks. And Harrison could be going for that powerbomb. We seen him finish Joe last week with it. Oh my God! And Joe could be out. Joe is out. But he gets a rope break. What a rookie mistake from Harrison. What a rookie mistake from Harrison. And Harrison beating the life out of Joe. Joe reverses all of that. Joe putting the boots to Harrison's midsection. And Harrison just dodges out of the way. You got to wonder how much Psebastian has told Harrison about Joe to keep Joe down and out. And Joe back to the corner. Will he hit it? White trash bash. White trash bash. He hits it. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.99999. My God. My God. He didn't put the big man away with the white trash bash. And Harrison looks to block the move of Joe. And Harrison. Oh. Harrison plants Joe. And Harrison proceeds to continue to beat the hell out of Joe. Opening up that cut. And Joe just gets out of the way. White trash bash did not keep the big man down. Joe's got to improvise. Joe's got to improvise to keep this man off of his feet long enough. Body shots to body shots. And Joe with a splash. And Joe, what's this? Joe going for a submission maneuver. Will this be it? Will he get the big man to tap? Will he get the big man? And the big man taps out. Your winner, Joe West. Harrison has been banned just by winning this match. Harrison is now officially banned from ringside for the world title match between Psebastian and Joe. And Psebastian is furious. Wow. What a match. Joe shows why he's champ. And will Psebastian be the one to tap out, or will that even be a rule? We will have that stipulation
Here is your winner,
coming soon.
Joe West.
Joe West picks up the victory, which means Harrison is now not allowed at ringside for the official main event of Cradle to the Grave, as Joe will be defending that SCW World title against Psebastian. My goodness, I thought Joe was a goner after that powerbomb, but a rookie mistake by Harrison not getting Joe away from the ring ropes as Joe gets the rope break. That's going to be a hell of a main event. Speaking of the main event, it is now time. The SCW Television Championship will be defended as Landon Kelly takes on Aiden Alexander. And both men haven't faced each other since we started SCW. But I got to tell you, you're going to have a hell of a time. This main event match is going to be a good one, folks. This one is going to be one to remember. Hopefully for good reasons, but we will find out. And let me give you a history for anyone new watching SCW here, just to let you know, these are all SCW talent. No other talent will be shown. No WWE talent, no NXT talent. None of that will be shown here on this stream. This is all Syndicate Championship Wrestling, and you will be watching the SCW Television Championship defended by Landon Kelly as he takes on Aiden Alexander. Here's some rules and regulations about that that television championship. That television championship has to be, you can defend that championship 3 times in a row. And if you come out on top and defend that, you actually get a title, you get a SCW title shot of your choosing whenever you choose. However, if you choose not to cash in your SCW title match, you will have to wait to defend that title 3 more times. But any of those times, those matches you have to defend those titles, you get to pick those stipulations. So in a sense, you have control of what you do. But the problem with this is this belt has not even been defended more than twice. And that was done by James Lee, who lost that title. But we hear down the grapevine that the rules may be looked at. if the title continues to change hands. And here we go now, down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
And here comes the A-lister himself. We haven't seen my man since he came back last week, winning a triple threat and earning his title opportunity against Landon Kelly. And this is Landon Kelly's first title defense. And what a way to defend it. As the A-lister tells us to zoom in, ladies and gentlemen, it's my favorite part. It is time to count the money-making abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. 8 times this man has been shown up as he makes his way down to the arena. Aiden Alexander, the Versace Poppy himself, looking to regain gold and put it around his waist again. But he has a tall task against this man that he will be facing, as Landon Kelly is no slouch, but neither is Aiden Alexander. Again, I want to welcome him back to the SCW arena. He was out filming his new TV show, Money Talks, even looking at doing a sequel. They're doing Money Talks, but we're going to talk about it. Speaking of talks, it is time for the stop the talking to end. Because you know that music. And if you don't, pretend it's there. Because copyright strikes and everything. But the Nightmare Connection makes their way down the arena again. As you see Landon Kelly and Kevin Youngblood making their way down as Landon's looking to defend that television championship. And like I said, funny thing about this title, folks, for all the rules and regulations and stipulations that this title has, no one has successfully been able to defend it. Meaning not one person has come close to be able to challenge for the SCW world title by defending that title 3 times. The word around the locker room is that title is the hot potato title, as it has had more champions than the SCW title. You had James Lee, Little Bill, Aiden Alexander, Adrian Angel, and now Landon Kelly. 5 champions in a span of 3 months. Will Landon Kelly be able to defend this title and go on to get his title shot? Or will we have another new champion? But that is what it's all about, the television championship. The workhorse title.
Introducing the challenger.
Continues.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 219 pounds, Aiden Alexander. And introducing the champion from the pits of hell, weighing in at 262 pounds, he is the television champion, Landon Kelly.
See Landon giving it to our referee here. Will this be the last time that he sees this belt, or will it be the first successful title defense that this belt has had since inception? Since James Lee. Give respects to him. He may be a loudmouth, but he does what he can in the ring, and he's proven everything and backing everything up. And you see, Landon's not alone. He has his Nightmare Connection brother, the cult leader, Kevin Youngblood, on the outside, And this match has already started. In the corner is Alexander. Looks to get some turnbuckle maneuvers off. What the hell? What's this? German suplex from the corner. What a move. Gonna have to do everything you can to keep this big man down. Again, both these men haven't faced each other in a long time. But Aiden, making his way back into the SCW arena, has wanted the smoke. He's wanted something that he feels as though he's never lost. And that is the SCW Television Championship, because he feels as though Hurricane Rana from Aiden. What maneuver? What a maneuver. Aiden feels that he was cheated out of that title when he faced Angel. But he's hadn't gotten the same opportunities as everyone else. This is Landon Kelly to the jawbreaker. And Landon trying to put the momentum back in his corner. He goes for a quick pin. Kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. You are now watching the main event of the evening as Landon Kelly defends his television championship against Aiden Alexander. And Aiden, oh my God! A powerbomb to the outside, and Landon jumps over the top and lands straight on Aiden Alexander. My God. Ref's count is up to 3. Ref's count is up to 4 now, and the momentum is fairly in the hands of Landon Kelly, the champion, as he has gotten Aiden out of here. Ref's count is now up to 6. Landon gets back in the ring, and Aiden makes his way back in the ring, but Landon scopes that out, and Landon tries to go for a step-up punch. Was that the melatonin? Oh! Half Snapdragon suplex here. Landon going up to the top rope. We got that missile elbow drop, and he misses. Aiden gets out of the way. Aiden with a lung blower of his own. Aiden trying to get the momentum back into his corner now. And we could be seeing a trilogy, folks. There's the first, the sequel, and the trilogy. Could we get a new champion? Could we see a new champion? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Obviously, the trilogy was not enough, but I gotta tell you, I like his trilogy better than that Halloween trilogy that just recently dropped, folks. But we could be seeing the end credits here. End credits. Will the credits have rolled for Landon Kelly? 1, 2, kick out at 2.999. Landon kicks out of the end credits as this movie will continue. And these two are putting on a show as Landon shakes off whatever Aiden is throwing at him. And Landon trying to stomp out and keep the momentum back in his corner. Funny enough, speaking of corner, we have not seen anything happen. And luckily for us, the Kevin Youngblood has not interfered in this match as Landon gets in the ring and only to break the count. But all he gets is a face full of turnbuckle for his trouble, turnbuckle post for his trouble. And Aiden breaks the count by getting in the ring and out of the ring again. Landon tries to go for a belly to belly, and Aiden spots that and changes. You want to think that Kevin is not getting involved because they lost that match earlier due to disqualification from the outside interference from Ray Rush, as Ray Rush makes his re-debut after being away for some time here. Ref's count is up to 5. And Landon is just doing what he can to keep Aiden down. Ref's count is up to 7. Landon throws Aiden back in the ring. Ref's count is up to 8. And Aiden gets back up, trying to keep the momentum back on the side, and throws Throws Landon back outside. These men want to keep this match going, but they want to keep it on the outside. As he attacks the knee of Landon Kelly. That might be his plant foot there. And if he gets, and if he takes out that plant foot, he can't hit that melatonin. But Landon, ref's count is up to 5. Landon showing chest chops and kicks to the midsection with a suplex to the outside. Ref's count is up to 7. Remember, Landon can win this match via countout or even retain. The ref's count is up to 9. Both men have been counted out. Both men have been counted out. And Landon has kept the title. Folks, I gotta tell you, that's may not what we wanted to see here, but the match ends in a draw due to countout. And this is, I don't know if we're gonna end this. Actually, I'm getting voice now. Nah, that is finally decision. Landon wins this match by a draw, keeps his title, but this match is a draw. So technically, Landon is still your winner in this match. Wow. What a decision. But tune in next week, folks, as we may have something else to go on here. I am Shaggy Black. We will see you next time here on this Twitch stream, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Central. Thank you, folks. Goodbye, everybody.